today I'm going to share with you the immigration questions or the custom questions I was asked at the airport. These questions are questions they ask everyone. It doesn't matter whether you're a student, it doesn't matter whether you are traveling to just for a visit or anything at all. They normally ask everyone, and you are likely to be asked. If you are traveling for the first time, you expect to receive these kind of questions. Sometimes kind of disturbing, especially if you are doing transit and you have a few minutes for you to do your stuff and then get to board. So I mean, sometimes can be irritating and distracting, and if you try to make your questions long, it will delay you. It will prompt for other questions to come. First advice before we go on to the questions, I want to tell you that you have to be confident answering the questions. You have to be honest, because these officers, they already know they know answers to all the questions they are coming to ask you, just for formality's sake, and they want to also try to get the bad guys. So so just be confident. Don't try to say something that is not true. It will prompt for further questions, and it might delay your time. Most people miss their flights because of all these immigration questions, custom questions they face, and I mean, so try to avoid that and make a simple answers. Be honest to yourself. Just tell them the truth, and that's it. It's not any difficult questions they are going to ask. It's simple questions. So let's go on to the questions I was asked. So maybe you might have the same questions. Okay guys, so the first question they asked me was the reason why I'm traveling, or the purpose of my trip. And before that, they took my passports, they checked some of my information, visa, everything. Then they asked me why am I traveling. So I told them I'm coming to study. So if you're also coming or going to any place to visit or to study, to do whatever, then we tell them. So basically that's the first question they normally ask everyone. If sometimes if you do transit, those people would ask you where the country you are coming from. That could be the first question. So and this is in the passport, so they don't normally ask. They'll ask you the reason why you are traveling. So that's the first question. The second one was how long do you intend to stay, or how long is your master's program, or how long are you going to stay. So I told them I'm coming to stay here for 1.5 years because my program is 1.5. So I just have to tell them I'm coming to study, and my program is 1.5, so I'm coming to stay here for 1.5 years. If you are going for a visit, maybe a month or 3, you just tell them 3 months, or you are going to spend 1 week or 1 month. So depending on the duration of your visa, it shouldn't be contradictory to your the number of days they give you the visa. It shouldn't be contradictory. Just that for German visa, they will give you only 3 months. When you come to this country, you have to extend it to cover all the duration of your master's program. So that's the difference. But for other countries, your visa corresponds to the number of days you are going to stay there. The third question they asked me was, what do you do? What do you do? It's like, what are you currently doing before you travel? So in my case, I was doing my national service before I got admission. So that's what, if you are someone also, if you are working in your country, whatever you are doing, occupation you are in, just tell them. If you're a student, you can simply tell them you're a student, and so to cut everything short, you don't have to further explain anything. Just tell them you're a student. If you're not a student, whatever you are doing, you just tell them. The next thing they asked me was, where are you going to stay? So in my case, I was going to stay at the university campus with university accommodation. So I just gave them the address of the university. So if you are going to stay with your family, your sister, your brother, whoever you're going to stay with, you just give the address of that person to them. Or you can just say you are going to stay with your brother. If they ask the address of your brother, then you can show a proof, or you can tell them. So that's it. Okay, so the last one, and this question they ask everyone. That's the last question. After they ask this question, they don't normally ask anything again. Is, do you have anything to declare? If you are carrying something, that you are not too sure of whether they will allow you to take on board or something, you can ask him. You don't have to go and be looking suspicious. Maybe they are some kind of repeated or something else that you are carrying, and you are not sure whether you'll be allowed to board the plane with it. You can ask them that, oh, I'm having this item, can I go with it? If they say no, you can't go with it, then they can throw that thing away. If you don't have anything to declare, you just go. They'll allow you to go. You just tell them no, you don't have anything to ask or to say. So, and that'll be all. So, it's just 5 questions. It's not that difficult questions. Just be confident, just be brave, tell them the truth, and that's it. You go your way. So guys, these are the questions you are likely to be asked. These are the questions I was asked when I was coming. So this they normally ask everyone, so you are likely to get these questions. So thank you guys for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.